I'm guessing that some of you guys have heard of the scumbag known as Garoshadowscale. If not, count yourself lucky. He's probably the most abusive and manipulative person on furry YouTube that I've ever seen, even to the degree that I thought this was some kind of joke. If you don't know who Garoshadowscale is, he's a furry YouTuber whose content mainly revolves around gaming. Kind of like this. Looks like your tail has grown up! Seems innocuous, right? But you have to look further. On further inspection, the way that he treats his fans is really f***ing disgusting. Here, let's bring in Exhibit A. Let's look at his Discord server. Let's wheel in this dumpster fire. Right, so if you've been endowed with the privilege of joining his server, you get to look at his rules. So number 1, no active streamers / YouTubers, even if it's through DMs. I mean, that's kind of strict, but I'll be charitable this time. Even though I allow advertising on my server, I'll assume that Garo here is just being mildly shitty. Alright, number 2, no unsolicited DMs or friend requests between members. I mean, this is kind of the main issue that I have with this clown. Who someone becomes friends with, especially on Discord, is their business. Like, I'm pretty sure this falls under a textbook definition of abuse. Let me just pull up Wikipedia real quick. Here it says systematically uses unethical manipulative methods to persuade others to conform to the wishes of the manipulators. There you go, it wasn't even just a hunch. Again, mind abuse is going to be a very common theme in this video, as you can see. 4 is irrelevant, so let's look at 5. No NSFW/fetish/gore content, etc, unless it involves fan art of me. So you're only allowed to post art of Garo here, if you don't want to get banned. I guess if you do enough mental gymnastics, you can sort of stretch the rules out a bit to make them seem more rational. But in reality, the rules don't matter. You can see the real intentions behind them based on how he treats others in the server. Like, this kid, Zach the Cat, literally just talks about his birthday, and that was apparently unacceptable for Garo. Like, you literally can't make this up. Hey Zach, I hope you had a good birthday. Just remember to keep the attention / focus on myself in my server / stream. It really felt that you were pushing your birthday topic and gift topic too much. Blah blah blah. Don't do that, alright? But this is the scary part. Zach the Cat replied by saying, "Okay, my bad, I didn't know that. I didn't know I was drawing a lot of attention to myself. Sorry about that." First of all, Zach the Red Cat didn't even break any of the rules as referenced here. And unless he was coerced, why in the world would he ever apologize for something that isn't even part of the rules or even ethically questionable for that matter? And even this Zach the Red Cat kid coming out about this would have been hard. Like, the reason that I didn't criticize Garo earlier was that I felt the pinch as well. I was new on YouTube and I was smaller than I am now. So I was afraid of the fact that if I did criticize him, I would be swarmed by his army of fans. So someone like Red Cat, who doesn't even have a small platform, let alone a platform large enough to defend himself, is a pretty ballsy move. I'll give him a round of applause for that. Great job. And just due to the small amount of information coming out, Garo started to screen his Discord so he can have only the most vulnerable people join his server so he can abuse them. And just imagine how many people are on his server without a real voice. I remember I was afraid to criticize him. Just imagine if your social circle was held hostage by someone like Garo. You either obey him or you lose your entire social network because you're removed from the server. For someone that spent so much time in that community, that's a hard choice. And again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. It literally is the buy one get one free meme. And just to give a bit of background, Garo's audience isn't made up of adults. And there are several reasons why I say this. One of them being that most adults see the scope of the situation. If they clearly know that they're in an abusive relationship, in something as small as Discord, they'll leave. And again, you can tell who this clip is targeted towards, you know? And you may be asking, why in the world is this relevant, Arenthio? It's because Garo's pricing on his Patreon is especially predatory in this situation. Like, the only way that a kid's going to get a hold of $250 or $500 a month is through their parents' credit card. And $250 or $500 a month can be the difference between not having essentials or having them. And to the kid, all they see is the clout that they can get from the rank or whatever. Just like the Minecraft situation a few months ago when parents' credit cards were being stolen for Minecraft server ranks. So yeah, I'm not just saying that Garo is just a dictator on his server. He's emotionally abusive to his fans, which worries me. I initially wanted to cover him a few months ago, but I really didn't think I was in a position to do so. This was when I first started my channel, so I was basically useless when it came to me having the ability to keep anyone to account. Especially with someone as big as Garo at 30,000 subscribers. The thing that really changed my mind is that other YouTubers are starting to notice, so I feel a bit more empowered to criticize someone as big as Garo, even though I can't take him on my own since my channel is still very small. Anyways, things like this make me optimistic about the community. If you enjoyed watching my video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is a really serious issue. The parents of Garo's fans really need to get involved, since Garo really is abusing his fans in this situation. Like, I've been in this situation before, and it's not something that people should go through. It's something that shouldn't be acceptable anywhere.